Yes, yeah, welcome to my second episode. Yeah, so as I promised, I will show you AM4 PC part list. Yeah, they will be, it is mainly for gaming, 4040p gaming, 4K video editing, but in a very standard level. For that, you need to use proxy for video editing, yeah, and also 3D modeling apps like Blender. But it will not be that smooth as AM5. I am telling you, you can work moderate actually. Yeah, you can do it actually. So let's start. So we will start with processor. With the processor, I will start with 5000 series from Ryzen, which is Ryzen 5 5600X. Yeah, this is probably the best processor, that best budget processor that you can get actually for AM4 platform. This is actually much more expensive one, which is 30,000, which is AMD Ryzen 7 5800 X3D, which I told you in the previous shots. Yeah, it is finally back. Yeah, but still it is for high end actually, but I am going for budget actually. Budget means low money. So I choose Ryzen 5 5600X. It is a 500 series. Yeah, it will work perfectly. And next, motherboard. Motherboard will be always aim for, but I am going for aesthetic one. You can actually find more cheaper option from 6,000 to 5,000 to 6,000. Yeah, so I'm looking with aesthetic one. It is bit expensive. It's like 15,000, 16,000, like, but it is moderately cheap actually. So I choose MSI Mac B550 Gaming Plus AMD M4 DDR4 M.2 USB 3.2 Gen 2 HDMI ATX motherboard. Yeah, this time I choose ATX. Previous video is M80X. You can also get the ATX one, ATX version, which is bit more expensive, but I gone with budget. Yeah, you can actually get other M4 motherboard which have 4 DDR4 slot. I can just show you right here. Yes, this is a gigabyte one. Yeah, that could work also, but I'm going with aesthetic one. Now let's go to the next, which is RAM. For RAM, I have chose Crosshair Vengeance LPX 16 GB DDR4 RAM. I will recommend you buy two of them. It will be cost at 19,998. But the one thing I'm telling you, there's actually 32 GB DDR4 version, which is 216 GB is there, but it is more expensive. It is like 18,000 more expensive than this one if you buy two of them. Yeah, this is a big scam actually. So I will recommend to buy this one. If you buy two, it is only 19,000, and if you buy the package one, then it will be almost more than 38,000. I'm just showing you the screenshot right there. Yeah, it is a scam. Now, let's go with SSD, which is storage solid state drive NVMe. Of course, I'm going with Gen 4 one. Yeah, Gen 5 cannot be support in AM4 motherboard actually. It's very sad. So Gen 4 is perfect option. Yeah, Gen 4 is also a very good generation of SSDs. So I chose Crucial P3 plus 2 TB PCIe 4.0 3D NAND NVMe M.2 SSD. Yeah, 2 TB is enough, but I would always recommend to buy two of them so you get 4 TB. Yeah, but 2 TB will work actually. The reason I'm thinking for getting 4 TB because nowadays the games are very demanding and demanding for storage actually, especially Call of Duty. Yeah, almost 200 GB. Now more games are coming. Oh no. Yeah. If you buy two SSDs and these motherboard only have two SSD slots, which one of them is in the above and there is in the below. The above one actually have thermal pads actually that you can safely for using cooling actually. So for the second slot, I will recommend you to buy um, another cooling pads that you can find from Amazon. Just right SSD cooling pads, you can find it. Yeah, there's lot cheaper version like 400, 201. Yeah, there's cheaper option. Yeah, because SSD can get heated up actually very fast. That's why. Now next we will go with graphics card. What graphics card should I choose? Yeah, I'm going with cheap actually. That's why. So I will choose MSI GeForce RTX 5060 8G Ventus 2X OC graphics card. Yeah, I'm choosing 5060. Yeah, you will of course tell me 5060. Can it do gaming? Yeah, it can do gaming actually. It's 8 gigabyte. And what about 4K video editing? It can do 4K video editing if you make proxies. Telling you, if you make proxies, it will work. But in a standard level, not in high level. For that, I will recommend you to go with AM51 because editing is very demanding. So yeah, for gaming, it is well. For 3D modeling, okay, kind of. It only costs about 37,000. Yeah. So the next I will choose is cooler. I'm going with AIO because I'm going with aesthetics. Yeah, and exports ICE 360 millimeter adjustable RGB to 2600 RPM AIO. Yeah, it is actually very cheap. It is only about 5,000 rupees. Yeah, you can also get CPU cooler, means the fan one, the big one. Yeah, you can get that also. It will work perfectly. Yeah, for the aesthetics, I choose AIO. And the big fan CPU cooler, it is actually much more cheaper. Actually, you can find it for 1,000 rupees. Yeah, it will be much cheaper. Actually, you can do this, but I'm going with that. Now, power supply. For power supply, I'm going with MSI Mag A750GL PCI 5 power supply unit, and this is actually 850 mega. This is an 850 watts of, but you really don't need it actually. You can actually get only 750 watts. Yeah, included all the parts I give is actually 750 watts, but I'm going with 850 watts because in Amazon all the 750 watts are actually attached, so completely permanently attached to the power supply. And the main problem is power supply wires can get burnt actually sometimes, and if you want to change it, you have to literally buy a separate power supply. That's why I am choosing this, because you can actually open close in open close wire tapping one. Yeah, that will work actually much safer option, and probably cheaper also. If it gets destroyed, then the permanent one gets destroyed, then you can you buy another one of these. It will be much more expensive. Then I will go with a safer option. I will recommend it. It's up to you actually. Okay. Okay, now let's go with the fan. So I firstly will choose Intech, means which is the reverse blade fan, 3 pack one, only one you will need, which is Jungle Leopard Prism 4 Pro 120 mm PCRGB computer case fan. Yeah, it will work nicely. And there is also one pack one, which is Intech. This is actually for the side one. So I only choose two of them because only two of them can be attached there. Yeah, remember, intake is reverse blade fan. Yeah, many people get confused. Now for the exhaust, which is the standard blade fan. Standard blade fan, for that I will choose 3 pack, one of them. Only one 3 pack will work, because for the AIO you will need three of them. Yeah, and if you don't have AIO, then CPU cooler, then you don't need it. You will save money for that. And one pack for exhaust, which is the totally behind one top this top behind one, yeah, which which is actually for the exhaust. Yeah, that will work actually. And of course, that I was telling about cabinet. As for the cabinet, I choose and expose crystal Z3 mid tower computer case. Yeah, it's only 5,000 rupees, and this is probably the best option for this setup. Yeah, it will work perfectly. And you of course think this much I have told. According to me, how much amount it is, means how much price all of them together it is. So it is actually rupees.
1,34,742. Yeah.
I told you have to go with $1,000 one, yeah, for working. Nowadays computer needs at least $1,000. So yeah, it's pretty expensive. So I will see you in the next video. Peace.